Well, leaders of the United States, Japan and South Korea are set to meet in America's Camp David with concerns around North Korea's missile program. The US and its allies are expected to announce expanded military cooperation, ballistic missile defenses and technology development as well, and these are set to be taking center stage. Reports say the announcements will be part of a broad set of initiatives that will be unveiled as President Joe Biden hosts the Japanese Prime Minister Kishida and South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol for a one-day gathering. The White House aims to use the summit for what they say institutionalizing, deepening and thickening the habits of cooperation between the three countries as they face an increasingly complicated Indo-Pacific.
Friday, President Biden will host Japanese Prime Minister Kishida and South Korean President Yoon at Camp David to mark what we believe is a new era in trilateral cooperation among our countries. Strengthening our trilateral cooperation is critical to delivering for our people, for the region, and for the world. It's a force multiplier for good. It helps us promote peace and stability and furthers our commitment to the complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula.
While North Korea is set to top the agenda, references to an increasingly aggressive China will also be watched closely. Beijing is set to be on high alert due to the three-way summit. The Chinese Foreign Ministry says it opposes practices that heighten confrontation and jeopardize the strategic security of other countries. The summit will mark the first time President Biden will host at Camp David. The presidential retreat has been a site of significant moments of diplomacy in the past. In the midst of the World War II, President Franklin Roosevelt and British Prime Minister Winston Churchill met at the retreat. They met at the erstwhile Shangri-La to plan the Italian campaign that would knock Mussolini out of the war. Decades later, former President Jimmy Carter hosted the Egyptian-Israeli leaders in September of 1978. The summit established a framework for a historic peace treaty between Israel and Egypt in March 1979.